right, Pat. Well, let me say something very important to you. It's the very last time I'll be able to say good evening and welcome to Tuesday's Most Wanted. So, good evening and welcome to the very last Tuesday's Most Wanted. Hello to you at home, hello to you here in the studio, hello Club Bed! All personally chosen from down the pub earlier on, Club Bed, and it is, well...
You're a bit out of breath, Ray, aren't you?
I'm a bit out of breath because I've just been with Naughty Nympho Nina in my dressing room for a quick cuddle before the show to get warmed up, because I've got to make the most of it. Nina and I will probably divorce next week, and we won't. Good, you'll still love me even though I'm not a top TV presenter anymore. Welcome to our very last week here on MTV. Our very last week where we'll be able to bring you some crap TV programming, 90 minutes, 4 more shows to go. But some good news to start the show off with. After extensive testicular replacement therapy, Andy Cam's back with us. So, Andy Cam's been away. Did those golf balls come in handy that I gave you?
They did, yeah.
So good.
Got an extra one, a spare.
So, oh, he's got 3 now, Nina. That's quite good, Andy Cam. You didn't need to show off like... What do you look like naked with 3?
Oh. It's for me to know and you to find out, right?
I don't want to find out, thank you very much, Andy Cam. And of course, the show wouldn't be complete without Naughty Nympho Nina on her very last week. So here she is, Naughty Nympho Nina.
Hello!
Hello! It's always a good idea to tell her... Oi!
Behave.
Any comments? Make sure we can hear them, otherwise people at home, they think, what the hell's going on? So do make sure we can hear them. And it's our last week, and if you don't behave, we'll throw you out. It's our last week.
They're a rowdy bunch.
Rowdy bunch down a pub, I knew it, I got that. Okay, very good evening to you, thank you for joining us. Andy Cam's here, Naughty Nympho Nina's here, and of course, Cute Curtis is here with us for the very last week too. Cutie?
Hello.
Hello, matey.
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you all right?
Hey?
Are you come back to the other side yet or not?
Well, yeah, I have actually.
He has.
It was a nice diversion, but I think I'm have to, as I say, my loyalty lie with being female.
Knackered Neil doesn't want to take a picture of you, Curtis. Take a picture of this.
No, you said that, he did, look.
Did he? Take another one quick, Neil. Yay! Yeah, we can't have him on too long. He's too hunky and good looking. We have all the best men working in TV here. We have one man. Excuse me, miss. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's idiot Phil. Good evening, miss. How are you?
Not too bad, how are you, right?
Look at his permed locks, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not a perm.
You've been shampooing it all day, haven't you?
Yep.
Knackered Neil doesn't want to take a picture of you, though.
Huh?
In the morning.
Oh!
It's behind you.
Oh, there you go, Phil. You look lovely.
Oh, thank you very much.
What's that little, are you a telephone clerk or something?
No, I'm just taking a few calls for the quiz tonight.
What, Phil? People would pay money for that. Oh, I pay money for that sort of thing myself. So they're all here, and just in case the last week doesn't go well, we've got this ready for me. So we'll blank that over there, and just in case it doesn't go well. There's one man we've forgotten, so let's forget him. Big Ben Dover. Hello, Big Ben. No time to spend a lot of time with Big Ben because only Lincoln Cam will get jealous. They're all here, all your favourites. Hello, Lincoln Cam.
Hello, Ray.
Yes. Club Bed seem to like Lincoln Cam. Did you have a good time down in Ministry this weekend, Lincoln?
Yeah. Excellent.
You're not even...
Isn't it?
He's not even listening to me because he's talking to the female members.
I'm busy.
You're talking to Club Bed at the moment. OK, does Knackered Neil want a quick shot of Lincoln for the girls at home?
Nice to meet you, Amy.
Lincoln used to be a cameraman.
Yes, he used to be a cameraman till he became a top...
Sorry, Ray, you were saying, mate?
Nothing, mate. It's all right. Anyway, there we go. That's Lincoln. And where have we said hello to everyone?
I think so.
You can't forget everyone in the last week, you know. So let's do the menu according to a Wicked Will. Good evening, Wicked Will.
Good evening, do the menu.
OK,
I'll have caviar.
Are you going to have caviar?
Yeah.
You don't need any aphrodisiacs with 3 of them, do you?
Well, you know.
Get on with it, Ray.
OK.
Got the show to do.
Welcome to Most Wanted. Hello to Club Bed. We've done that. And tonight, performing live in the studio, a very beautiful and a very talented woman. And here she is on the monitor. It's Rebecka Törnqvist. Some members of Club Bed are on drugs, and we know who they are. Don't want to make anyone paranoid, but we know who you are.
He's got his hand up.
See, we know who they are because we can tell, can't we, Nina? Because we've been on them too, just before the show. So what else on the menu? Let's have a look. Rebecka Törnqvist will be here performing for us tonight. We're very happy about that. We'll also be taking a close look at your private parts, not yours, Andy Cam, you're too rude. And also many faxes, and of course Pathetic Pat will be along later, and we've only got 4 days left to kill him. So let's hope tonight's don't go horribly wrong, and we can end on the high with Pathetic Pat no more. So what else is going on? Thank you for all of your millions of faxes, and especially thank you very much if you sent in a fax to say I did okay on the Harold Schmidt show. Harold Schmidt show in Germany. I was in Germany in the weekend, in Cologne. I met a beautiful girl, Nina, called Kathy.
I don't want to know.
Don't you? Okay, fine. She was lovely, and so was the show. And Harold Schmidt, Mr. David Letterman of Germany, he was very nice to me. And thank you, Catherine Nord. You may remember her. When I got on the show, she sent me a fax and said, hello, welcome to Germany, Ray. And I read it out, and I told everyone the story about when Catherine Nord read my palm. Remember what she said, Andy Cam?
I do.
What did she say? Shut up! Shut up, you lot. Yes. Okay, let's take it to a more adult level. Catherine Nord, on looking at my palm, I don't know how she can tell because it's the wrong hand, by the way, Catherine. She said that I masturbate too much, Nina.
Yes, you did.
Not that I masturbate you too much, Nina.
Yeah.
Me too much.
Oh.
And I said this on this German show, and there was a translator explaining to the audience, and I wondered why it didn't get a laugh. Apparently it was because he understood that I ate too much. And, I mean, do I look like someone who eats too much to you?
Not really.
He didn't get a laugh anyway, but it was mastication he understood, I think, and so he translated it as I was chewing my food too much, which wasn't very funny if you were in the audience. But I did get to tell my blue steak story in Germany, so that was a good one. We'll tell you that later on after 9, in case you don't know about it already. So what are we doing now, Nina? I think we're going to get on the phone to you at home, because we've had many...
Not you at home.
Well, I'm not at home, I'm here.
Okay.
We're going to get on the phone to someone in Moscow, actually, aren't we now?
Yep.
In a minute. But before we do that, many faxes telling us how long we've got left. We're quite aware of how long we've got left. We spent the whole weekend thinking about it. Nina and I were very depressed, so depressed that we had to spend all of Sunday in bed together, didn't we? Drinking.
And crying.
And crying. And
He came back.
And Nina was there with me all along anyway, as my PA. So we've been thinking about things, and Will and I couldn't come up with any ideas today for the last week, so we thought we'd ask you... No, especially Will, I mean, producer. What, producer of what? I mean, so we thought we'd ask you at home, if you have any ideas of... This is the last week. Are there any questions you'd like to ask us? Is there anywhere in this MGB building? We've shown you outside, we've shown you upstairs. Is there anywhere you'd like to take... We'd like, like to Andy Cam to take you?
Arms, I think.
Yes, not the pub, Will. That'll be later. Is there anywhere you'd like to see in MGB's building? Are there any questions you want to ask anyone here in the studio? It's the last week, so I'd take advantage of us if I were you. And in other words, we'll throw over the problem to you, because we couldn't come up with any ideas ourselves, so open to you. And here are the fax numbers to fax and phone. And don't fax a phone number, of course, because it wouldn't be a good idea. But here are the details on Wicked Will's lovely voice.
Good evening. To telephone, dial your international code, then
4,
4,
1.
7, 1, 2, 8,
4, 0,
4,
0, 4.
If, like me, you have a fax, dial your international code, then
4, 4, 1,
7, 1,
2, 8, 4,
0.
5, 0, 5.
Nina?
What?
Those boys are giving you signs behind your back. You are! Nina? Just remember who's in control here.
No, no, they'll be out in about 5 minutes.
They'll be out.
We're going to behave.
Nina's naughty and tough. Now, Nina, it's quite a stressful evening for you this evening. I just want to know that I've invited David Harris into the studio, into Club Bed. David? David's here with us, Nina, and his occupation is a male masseur. So, if any time you feel stressed, Nina...
Why do you think I let him in?
So... And, David, I wondered if you'd like to massage the 3 young men in front of you to start the show with. Get them a bit more chilled out. OK, good. So, Nina, any time you feel any stress, just run into David's arms. And he'll massage that stress out of you. Now, there are very, very important events going on around the world. One of them, of course, the last week of Most Wanted. The other most important event at the moment, that we may all be facing a new Cold War again with our friends, the Russians. in Russia, funnily enough, because as you probably know, the market economy hasn't gone too well over there, and they seem to be voting for the Communist Party once again. So will we all be at Cold War with each other again? Will we all stop talking to each other? Well, we're going to find out now, because we're going to go straight to the heart of the matter and phone up a very important place in Moscow at the moment. Where do you go when you want to talk about important issues? Down the pub. So we're going to go to a bar in Moscow, which is just down the road from the Kremlin.
Yep.
And
300 yards.
Full of Muscovites and lots of other people partying, and we'll ask them what's going on, because I'm sure you'll agree it's a pretty stressful thing, isn't it, Andy Cam?
It is.
If we're all at Cold War again, just when Most Wanted has created international friendship.
3 hours ahead, so they may be drunk.
3 hours ahead?
Yeah.
They've seen the show already then, haven't they? Have they? Surely they have. I don't know. See, they're all in bed now because it's 3 hours ahead.
not.
They've seen the show, gone to bed.
It's a public holiday.
Public holiday. Who am I speaking to, Nina, on this place? Homo Harris. Heyman Harris. Well, answer the phone, Heyman, in Moscow. Are you sure you've got the right number, Nina?
Are they ringing the...
You didn't do redial, did you, on the phone?
No.
No? Okay. We're desperately trying to get through to Moscow. We are now trying a different number of someone who lives around the corner from the pub. So last week, you would think we would have polished it up, wouldn't you?
He knows.
He knows that we're phoning him.
Yeah.
Nina's been on the phone all day. It's a big cafe bar in the centre of Moscow, and they promised to let us know what's happening with the political situation.
They're watching you now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why aren't you picking up the phone? Hello? The phone.
The phone's too loud. They turn the telly down and they hear the phone.
Hello?
Hello, Rosie O'Grady's.
Hello?
Hello, Rosie O'Grady's Moscow.
Ah, hello, who?
Cow?
Mad Cow?
Moscow.
Moscow. Oh, sorry. I thought you were eating some beef and you went mad. Good evening, Moscow.
Oh, you've got a lovely bright blue shirt, jacket on.
Oh, I say. Now, what's your name, sir?
Sorry?
What's your name?
My name is Heyman.
Hello, Heyman.
How are you?
Are you the boss of the bar?
No. I just came in for a drink.
Ah, and you picked up the phone. Why did it take so long for someone to answer the phone, Heyman?
In the corridor.
We've lost the international connection already.
No.
Heyman.
He sounds very drunk.
Does he?
Yeah.
Who, me or him?
No, Heyman.
Heyman. We'll put a shaman on Heyman. We've lost the international connection. Now you know why this is the last Tuesday ever of Most Wanted. Because, frankly, we've had enough, haven't we, Andy?
We have.
Of phone links going down, no, we haven't. We love it still. OK, well, what are we going to do now, Will? You're the producer. Come up with an idea, mate.
Oh, I can't be bothered.
He can't be bothered.
This show's been crap ever since I started to work on it.
The truth's coming out now, isn't it? Well,
Terrible thing to say.
may I fill you in with something that we did yesterday in the meantime? Because Friday evening, I'm just filling in while we get the phone back from Moscow.
Don't give away...
I'm off, Ray, is that right?
Yeah, bye, Will.
I can't think of anything.
Who was Will again?
There
he was.
T-boy, was he?
Boy. Will, stop that on the show. Wait till you go home. Put a sign up.
Write a sign.
Give me
Put
a little
the phone
pen.
down.
Sorry about this. Great series, Most Wanted, wasn't it?
Moscow, put the phone down.
Okay, Nina.
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, I love it when you order me around like that. It reminds me of the
Take
weekend.
control.
Moscow, put that black leather on. No. Put
The phone.
Moscow, put the phone sex line on.
No.
Put the
Phone down.
rubber outfit on me whilst you're whipping me.
Calm.
Put it off. Take me down and put me on the legs of the table and strap me up and put me
Down.
Put me down, Nina. I'll put the phone down. Yeah, sorry. I went off there on one. Thought I was Enrico for the moment.
There you go.
Okay, got that.
There you go.
Would you mind picking my nose while you're there?
See?
It worked. Hello.
Hello, sorry about that, but the phone just went dead. There must be something wrong with British Telecom, yeah?
Heyman,
Yes.
there's a lot of things wrong with British Telecom
Yes?
and British Airways and everyone else who's called British something.
Well, all the best to Jack's Army tomorrow night, anyway, for an Irish bar.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh. Is that an Irish pub in the middle of Moscow by any chance?
Well, with a name like Rosie O'Grady's, it's not an English bar.
Now, Nina told me we were going to a typically local Moscow bar.
What?
It's a mixture.
It's a mixture, Nina, is it? It's not...
Oh, yeah. We accept any nationality here of their rubles.
Lovely. So, Heyman, how many pints of drink have you had so far?
I'm on the alcohol-free drink tonight.
Of course you are.
All the drink is free in Rosie's tonight.
All the drink is free? Why is that? How quickly can we get there?
Pete at the bar.
Ah, OK, well, thanks, Pete, at the bar. Now, Heyman...
You want to find out what the Constitution Day is all about?
How did you know that? Is he a mind reader?
Well, I mean, I was wondering why would you phone us?
We'd love to know what's going on.
Okay, I'll put you on to a lovely young Russian girl called Jane, who is one of our staff here, and she will explain it to you.
Lovely.
Speak slowly now in your lovely English accent, you know. Because she's only used to conversing with Irish people. What?
Another drink.
1 second. 1 second, right.
Don't we alienate the Irish people?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm really fine.
Is your name Jane?
Yep.
Hello, Jane.
Hello.
Could you please give us these...
Sorry?
It wasn't me, it was someone behind you. It wasn't me. Could you please tell us about the political situation in Russia? What's happening? Are they voting for the communists again, Jane?
No. It's not communist,
Not...
fortunately.
Communists haven't got in.
No.
Is that a good news or a bad news?
I think that's good news.
Good news. So who's got in?
Yeah. So the Constitution is the new laws.
Yes.
New laws is new life, you know.
Right. That mad cow, Zhirinovsky, hasn't got in anywhere, has he?
Sorry?
The mad man, Jovanovsky? Chovanovsky? Who's that mad political monster you have in Moscow who wants to run for president?
I can't understand.
She can't understand. Do you know why she can't understand? Because the KGB are listening in. And she doesn't want to understand.
Probably are.
KGB, do you know what that stands for?
Yes.
Do you, Nina? What does it stand for?
The,
Heyman, we've lost the connection again.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello, Jane.
Yeah.
So, the political situation in Moscow is okay?
Yep.
Well, thank you very much, Jane, our correspondent in Moscow.
Hello. Hello, Roy.
Hello, Heyman.
Ray. That's my Irish accent again. 1 second, Ray.
Yes.
Yeah, 1 second. I have a guy called Greg here who is always, one of his sort of, he's always wanted you to telephone him. 1 second.
It's all very well you lot laughing, but we're not having any fun here.
Hello, Ray.
Hello?
How are you?
Craig.
Can you listen to me?
Yes.
You have me so worried. Every time I'm with my girlfriend and the phone rings, I get upset.
Why?
I think it's going to be you.
What?
On a Friday night.
Do you think I'll set you up or something?
Yes, exactly.
Might do.
Would you?
Might do.
Why not?
Have you got any secret past?
No.
And no. And where's the girlfriend tonight, Craig?
She's at home. She's in Ireland.
Is she?
She's on holidays having fun.
I can hear a lot of girls laughing in the background there, Craig. Are they with you?
No, they're not with me. They've seen you, Ray, you see. They want to talk to you.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They want to talk to you.
No,
girls?
they don't. Okay.
Is Craig flirting with you, girls?
No, is Craig flirting with the girls? Yes!
Yes, see? Well, does your girlfriend watch MTV in Ireland?
She does. Yeah.
God. Well, give a quick message how much you love her, Craig.
I don't think so.
No? Okay, fine. All right.
Oh, you've done it now, haven't you?
Have I?
You've upset him.
Have I upset international relations between the Russia and the West?
I bet you have.
Have I?
Yes.
Where's my nuclear button? Oh, Chirac's got it again.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us, Moscow, and that's put us all out of our worries now that the political situation is quite stable in Moscow. Is it, Nina? Did we find out anything about the political situation?
can hear people singing in my ear.
Can you? I think it was just a load of drunken Irishmen in a bar. And there was nothing political about that call at all, Nina. But we love them. We love you in Moscow. Thank you very much for talking to us. Have a fantastic evening. I know we will, thinking of you. And,
They have already.
oh, they have already. After the break, we'll be back with Rebecka Törnqvist. So please, stick it right here, right now. Don't go changing. What? I don't know. Hasn't been going too well so far tonight. Just be prepared, Nina.
No.
Be prepared. Think of the ratings the show.
Impressionable people watching.
You're quite
Not
right.
the answer.
There's young, impressionable people watching.
Yeah.
Hello. Do I have your attention? Just say no, kids. That's what we say, don't we, Nina?
Not an answer.
Look what happened to me. That's not an answer to anything.
Not a solution.
It's not a solution. Well, we become socially aware and conscious. Oh, it's brilliant.
I
am too. I am too. Thank you for watching MTV's Most Wanted last week. Enjoy it while it's still there. Thank you for all of your questions tonight. We've asked you, it's the last week, we want to throw it open to you. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask us? Is there anywhere you'd like to visit? You know, like ask us questions like Will's just said. How on earth did this show actually get on air and stay on air for 4 years? Well, I think I know the answer to that one. It's because you at home made us as popular as we are today. It's because of you. Thank you very much. Some questions coming in. Carsten Pora from Germany. Hello, Carsten. You say, what happened to Flossie the sheep and Jean-Claude Van Hamster? Craig.
Very tasty.
Yeah. Well, there we go. I'd like to see Nina's bedroom, says Regis. We can't take you there because, well, there's lots of young, impressionable people watching this show, Regis. Yeah. And Nina's little bedroom is more like Nina's torture chamber dungeon than a bedroom. Yeah. There is a mattress there, but it's not used much for sleeping, Regis. So, dear Ray, please take us to the toilet, says Max in England. And we've done that, we take that, didn't we? We did that. Greetings from sunny Poland. Why is this your last week of Most Wanted? Victoria and Siberian Husky. Victoria, because...
The same people who put us on the air are taking us off.
No, they're not taking us off. We better not say that, Curtis, because we want to stop whilst you're still enjoying it so that you don't get really bored of us. And hopefully we'll be back next year on Slovenian TV with something...
Oh, they made us an offer as well.
Yeah, Slovenian TV's come in, thank you very much.
Luxembourg and Slovenia.
And Magyar TV, MTV, has made us an offer.
Oh, good.
That's good. So, yep. Let us see your dressing room whilst you're changing, says Hella Hansen in Denmark. Possibility. Possibility. We'll keep that one over there. Yeah. Keep your questions coming to the fax numbers which are over here, questions or tours of the building. Anything you'd like to take advantage of us because it's our last week. We'll do our best to comply with your wishes. Now, where's my speaker? There's my speaker.
Ray, can you...
Yes, Will?
Have you practiced yet for Friday?
No. There's something I have to tell you about Friday. Something terrible happened yesterday. We went to see one of our favourite bands in the world, Oasis, and they weren't in. So instead, me and my Willie went down to see The Cure yesterday in their secret hideaway in a country house in a country. And we hung out with them because we wanted to talk to them about the last ever show, which is on Friday. As you probably know by now, they've done us a great favour by saying yes to coming in and playing you some live music wherever you've seen them on TV this year, apart from maybe at Glastonbury. They haven't done any TV and they're doing this show for you at home, and we're so proud and happy about that. And yesterday, we went down to see what they wanted to do. They're going to do a couple of my favourite songs ever from The Cure. I won't tell you what they are. One of them, though, is we thought it would be a fitting end to the show. Friday, I'm in Love. And then I had this stupid idea that I might like to sort of play a bit of guitar with them. I know! And Robert said, OK, Ray. And Perry, the guitarist, said, you're just as good as me. And so I'm doing it now. And so I'm afraid I'm doing it on Friday. So I've got to practice the chords to... I know. But Robert wrote down, so if you watch it, I'll play it, and I'll show you how well I'm doing so far. I've got the verse off, Robert, OK? I'll be going to get my guitar. Roll the tape, Neil. Where's Regis? Is Regis here? You're a guitarist, Regis, aren't you? Can you come and help me? I don't want to go on TV then. Come on, Regis. Now I'm playing it upside down, but it's nice to have you with us. but I'm going to try and play it. I'll tell you the chords and you can tell me if it's good or not.
Yes, I am.
Okay, what do you mean? Yeah, okay, turn it up, Neil.
Okay.
Now it starts off. That's a bar chord, isn't it?
It's not real good, great.
Isn't it? Well, I haven't started playing anything yet. Right,
Come on.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it. Okay, I can hear it. It starts off in D, you see. D's up here.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Okay, or is it there?
No, Ray.
There. Right, listen.
Play.
I'm coming. I've got to wait for the verse. It's the only bit I've practiced.
Come on.
Here we go. I've got it. I've got the verse.
Yeah, you got it.
Can you play it better than me?
But I'm a right hand, so.
Have a go and show me quickly, Regis. It's D and G and A and... No, that's C, that's C.
Come on. D.
D, G, D, A. Yes, that's it.
He looks like more like a member of the Cure than you, right?
That's enough, Regis. It's enough.
He looks much more like a member of the Cure than you, right?
You're better than me, aren't you? Well, we go then. Thank you very much, Regis. Thank you. Oh, Nina, my okay then. Well, I've got three more days to practice Friday I'm in Love, and then Minion, do you mind if I sing it tonight? Do you on the way home?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Because
Serenade me.
I am practicing, Robert. I do promise I'll be better than that on the night. And if you're at all worried, because Robert Smith watches this, you see, if you're at all worried, Robert and guys, we'll turn it down on the mix, and I won't hear anything. Okay, right. Now for some real music, though. It's time to bring you some real music. So here we go. No, all right then.
Have you done the link yet?
I haven't done the link yet. It's time to
Yes, just the left.
meet the band. Curtis, when will you ever give up with that? Yes, oh my God, she's going to be in here before I have a chance to say anything. Look at her, she's running a marathon. Slow down, Rebecca. I haven't got time to say it's been a good year for this. I mean, here she is already. A Sweden and platinum selling album and jazz clubs, and oh my God, she's here. It's Rebecka Törnqvist. And cut the music, Will. Thank you. Good evening, Rebecca.
Good evening.
Hey, son. Hey, son, face on.
Hey, son.
So I'm trying to be multilingual. Good to have you with us. But did you know that you've just covered, you made a world record in here because you've got from that room to here faster than anyone we've ever seen. You must want to do it. So I'll shut up and just show you the album. And here they are. Here's Rebecka Törnqvist's album. And as I've told you about all the platinum selling, very, very big. The album is called Good Thing. Here is the current single, which, funnily enough, is called Good Thing. Turn it up.
Upon a time we were rolling the hills to reach for the sky. Nothing has changed, though everything is different. Maybe just the ways to get high. A sweet voice on the radio talked about life at the bottom of the sea. Sure it was scary, sure it was stifling, sure it was lonely, and sure it was cold. Then all at once the storm is subsiding. I'm coming up now, quiet but bold. A sweet voice on the radio talked about life at the bottom of the sea. Good thing for me, you finally found me when I was still alive, still alive. 'Cause these things were meant to be remembered, and these things were meant to be told. These things were meant to be remembered. These things were meant to never grow. Upon a time when we were roaming the hills to reach for the sky. Nothing has changed, though everything is different. Maybe just the ways to get high. A sweet voice on the radio talked about life at the bottom of the sea. Good thing for me, you finally found me while I was still alive. Still alive. Oh, it's a good thing for me. It's a good thing for you, a good thing for me, good thing for me. 'Cause these things were meant to be remembered. These things were meant to be told. Good thing for you. Oh, it's a good thing for you and for me.
Turn on to bring tonight. Turn on to bring tonight. Turn on to bring tonight. Turn on to bring tonight.
Good evening, MTV's Most Wanted here for another week only, another 4 days only, and then we're off to the riding into the sunset with Naughty Nympho Nina and me retiring to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can go naked all day there.
Yeah.
You know. I know. Thank you for all your faxes tonight. We're going to really miss these next week. Don't think about it. Curtis, a couple of faxes for you. What? There's lots of young, impressionable people.
Yes, mate, what would you like from me?
Thanks, Will. Hey? Yeah. Yes, thanks, Will. I've got a lighter. I don't know why, but I've got a lighter. Don't smoke, kids. It's really bad for you. It kills you, and it's a stupid thing. And you.
Right, how may I help you?
Oh, sorry, Curtis. Yeah. Curtis.
Yes, mate.
Are you bothering to boom yourself? How can I hear you?
I'll be all right.
Okay. Now that Curtis is back from the other side and Most Wanted is finishing at the end of the week, you won't be needing him anymore. Do you think he might want to move to Greece where the weather is warmer and a lot less clothes are necessary? I promise to take good care of him. Curtis?
That's semi, isn't it?
It's Semi.
Semi what? Semi-detached?
No, Semi's a name.
Oh, I don't know.
Right, okay, no punchline for that one. My question. No punchline for anything on tonight's show. Nadezhda from Vienna. Good evening, Nadezhda. My question, because we're asking you, if there's anything you want to know, ask us tonight, because we won't be here in 4 days' time. My question, does Curtis, he's a popular boy, isn't he? Does Curtis have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do. I'm very happily married.
No, you're not. You're far too young to be happily married.
I don't know.
He is? Do you or not? Because she says, I hope not.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think with my perfect looks I wouldn't have a girlfriend?
Yes, Lincoln, you're... Oh, Lincoln's free. No, don't do it.
Lincoln, I've got a girlfriend.
Right, Lincoln, you're free then, are you? You're free to go to Vienna this weekend? Any weekend. There's a couple of girls in the front row of Club Bed who say, no, don't go, Lincoln. Don't go, Lincoln. What is it about Lincoln, girls? There's something that I haven't got?
He's in a bed.
He's in a bed.
He's very charming.
Lincoln's not charming.
He is sometimes.
Not in real life. Would you like to join Lincoln in the bed?
Yes, please.
Well, no, I don't see why not. It's the last week of Most Wanted. No, you can't. It's not that sort of show. Right.
My fancy come true.
Do you need any tips?
No, thanks. I think I've got it covered.
You have got it well covered, right? Thank God for that. Girls? Well, you do what you want with Lincoln. He's all yours.
Can I just take my cans off?
Excuse me.
Let him do what he wants because we're going to go to a jingle. It's all right.
Floor manager, no.
What,
Hey.
Lincoln, Nina, stop having Lincoln and the girls having fun. Look, just innocent fun. It's time to take a close look at your private parts. Lincoln? And it's going to be a good private part this evening, we hope. Pathetic Pat has promised me a topical stunt. I think that's what he said earlier on to me, but I wasn't. I'm not.
He called you a tropical stunt.
Yeah, I think he did. I wasn't quite sure what he was saying. But God, thank God this show's going off the air, because we'll be in trouble if we stay here any longer. Well, anyway, yes, it's Pathetic Pat and it's private parts now. And tonight, we're phoning up someone who sadly thinks we're going to phone up for a competition. Someone at home, not at home, someone in a university. What's going on over there? Lincoln, it's the most boring bed film I've ever seen. Oh, God. Should we not bother doing this and just watch them for half an hour, Andy?
No.
No, Nina? Okay. We phoned up someone today. His brother wrote in. There's nothing going on over there, Neil.
Hello?
Hey. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, could I speak to room 14, Joe Johansson, please?
Yeah, it's me.
Joe Johansson.
Yeah.
It's Ray Cokes from MTV's Most Wanted.
Oh, my God. Ray, hi.
Good evening, Joe. So we're phoning you up tonight for this special competition where you could be flying off to New York City.
To New York City? Oh, great.
At least that's what you think, Joe.
Yes.
Because, Joe, can you see your MTV, by the way?
Yes, I can.
Well, there's something going on. What's going on in the bed? Are your parents watching tonight?
I hope not.
Good. Lincoln? Yes. Joe. Joe.
Yes.
Well, a very good evening to you. I'm afraid we're not phoning you up about a competition. I'm afraid that was Pathetic Pat's little trick.
Oh.
We're phoning you up because your brother, Arnie, wrote in to us about something that belongs to you that he hates, and he said, please set my brother up.
Did he?
He did. I have the letter to prove it. Nina?
Yes, it's just down there.
Is it just down there? That's what you say every night to me, don't you? I go, Nina, and you say, it's just down there, Ray. What, in the same place it was last night, Nina? Just go in the same place again, Ray.
Same place.
Still down there, is it, Nina?
Still down there.
Well, let me go down there then, Nina.
Right then.
Nice ass. Will!
Nice ass.
Thanks, Will. Nina, sorry about this, Joe. I can't seem to find it. Nina?
It's just down there, little box.
A little box.
Yeah.
Your little box is down there. Joe?
Nice
Here?
jacket, Ray.
Well, thanks very much, Joe. Makes a change, some nice ass and everything. Nina, keep an eye on Lincoln and the girls because something's going to go horribly wrong in the studio. Right. Joe, here is the box sent in by your brother.
Oh.
He spent 12 Deutschmarks on this.
12?
12, look. Or is it 1200?
Yeah, it's 12.
12, okay. And he's sent in a little letter, and he sent in one of your private parts that belongs to you.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Joe. I'm really sorry about this. It's your brother, and we believe that we want to bring you two brothers closer together.
Horrible man.
He's not a horrible man, he's your brother.
He is.
Is he your younger brother or your older brother?
Yes, he's the younger brother.
He's getting his revenge for all those years, Joe, when you made him do all the housework and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And beat him up. And I told your mum it was his fault.
Yeah, I will.
I know, because I've got a younger brother, and we all do the same thing. Do you have any idea what private part he sent in to be destroyed by Pathetic Pat?
No. Not not yet.
You haven't noticed anything missing at home?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've noticed something missing at home?
Yes, a little thing.
A little thing? Nina!
Not my little thing. It's...
No, I'm not saying you... Don't say you've got a little thing live on air to everybody, Joe.
I mean, not my big thing, but another little thing.
Yes, you're getting yourself in deeper trouble now. Listen, I think all of us men know from spending years in gymnasiums that we're all about the same...
Yeah, you are.
Size, Nina. What do you know? Nina says, yes, you are, actually. How many men have you been with, Nina, apart from me? You've gone all red, haven't you? We are all the same, apart from Lincoln, who seems to think that he's not the same.
All men are not created equal.
Yes, thank you. Joe, I'm afraid to tell you that the little thing is in this box, and I'm afraid to tell you it's something that is very sentimental, very close to your heart, Joe, and I'm afraid to say, it's this! Oh, sorry. Joe!
My Santa.
I'm afraid it is your Santa. Oh, look. Now, Joe, we know how valuable this is to you, because this is what your brother has to say about it. Nina will model it for you. Joe's a bit sad, because this is sentimental, and I think all of us boys can understand this connection. Every year, it's not horrible. Don't you like sweetie pie things like that, Nina? You want one in leather, don't you?
Yeah.
Rubber around it. Yeah. Every year at Christmas time, when my brother Joe takes out his Christmas ornaments, he puts this... Now, steady on, Gumbed. He puts this Santa Claus right in the middle of his living room table. It was a present from his last girlfriend. She gave it to him as a farewell present 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
Yeah, right.
Before she left him because of another boy. Sorry about that, Joe. Happens to me too, happens to all of us. And my silly brother puts it in remembrance of her every Christmas on the table. I think he still grieves for her. I think your brother cares a lot about you here, Joe. But it's high time to forget her, says your brother Arnie, and do a forward glance. Look into the future, Joe. And he says he'll be very, very happy if you get rid of this, because he can't stand it, your brother, Arna or Arnie. So, Joe, this is very sentimental to you, but this lady left you 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's right. She broke with me when because she met another boy called Thomas.
Called Thomas?
Yeah.
Stupid name, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and he turned her head. But it was a nice... Oh.
Oh, dear. Now, the thing is, Joe, that was 3 years ago. And we've all had loves in our life that we remember forever, but there comes a time when you have to say, no, Nina, I don't want you anymore. In fact, Joe, we could swap this souvenir from your past and help you make a forward glance to the future with a new girl, and maybe this scene could be happening in your house soon.
Oh my God.
Yes, Joe. Yes, Lincoln and 2 girls will turn up to your house.
I'd like to have only the 2 girls.
Would you?
Yes.
Lincoln, get out of the picture, would you? Because Joe is very sentimental. Girls, you can get him back. Joe.
Yeah.
2 young ladies. A nice most one. 88. I think you got that bit wrong, Curtis. Joe, a most wanted bed set, and look what girls look like on the bed set. We'll recline it.
Beautiful.
Joe, this could be you, with your 2 beautiful girls and your bed set, instead of your sad little thing thinking about the girl all the time. You could be with new girls.
Can you send Nina with it?
No, because she's with me.
Look into the future, Ray. Forget her. Give her to me.
I don't see a job or anything in the future. Oh my God, Nina's going to leave me for Paul King. Nina, how could you? No. Joe?
Yeah.
Look at your future, staring you right in the eyes. A most wanted bed set if you post this to Pat.
I'm not sure, Ray.
He's not sure. This has never happened before. It is your choice.
Go on. Oh, go on.
Go all day.
Come with me and I'll try and persuade you.
Go on, go on.
Here's Nina. She's going to tell you what to do, Joe.
Go on.
Go on. Go on.
Ray, can you sign it for me?
Sign what? The bed set?
Yeah?
Yes, and we'll send you a T-shirt and we'll send you an alarm clock.
Oh, great. Okay, you post it to Pat.
Yes, Joe, well done. Now, say goodbye, club bed. I need my jacket. I just do my comedy trip. Oh, I'm sorry, girls. You're not interested in... No, they're not interested because I'm not Lincoln.
Give them a kiss from me, Ray.
Pardon, Joe?
Give them a kiss from me.
No, I can't. They don't want me. It's Lincoln they want. Yeah. Right. Okay. It's a bit cold outside. I'm just going to go with my jacket. Joe.
Yeah.
You're a very brave man. I understand what this must mean to you sentimentally.
Yeah,
but this is a new beginning, Joe.
I hope so.
Just a second, Ben, because it's freezing out there. It's just freezing. Sorry, Curtis, and it's freezing out there. Can't go out and catch the hole, can we, Curtis? You'll look after me, won't you?
Yes, mate.
Now, Joe, you're being a very brave man. Let's go and hope that Pathetic Pat's got an incredible stunt lined up for you. Look at this big band here. Oh, look, Joe, it's your Santa come to life. Excuse me, Santa, Father Christmas, have you seen Pathetic Pat around this area?
It's me.
It's you! Stupid, pathetic Pat Santa Claus. It's you. Look, we've got Joe's Santa here.
Yeah.
And it's very sentimental, so I hope you've got something really lovely to destroy it.
Well, what I thought we'd do...
What is this?
This is the chimney, yeah?
The chimney?
And I thought we'd put it at the bottom of the chimney.
Yeah.
For Santa.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah. And when Santa comes down
the chimney,
he's going to go...
land on it and smash it.
Yeah.
Okay, good idea. So we've put it under there.
Yeah.
So, Joe, there's your Santa, and we're going to wait for Santa to come down the chimney. Very good, Pat.
Right. How long have we... Oh. Is he here yet?
No. Doesn't he come on December the 24th in the evening?
What's the time? What day is it today?
December the 12th.
Oh, sorry.
Pat, you stupid man.
Sorry.
Joe, I'm very sorry about this. Is that what you're going to do? Wait for Santa to come?
Yeah.
You stupid man. Well, you'll have to come now then. Come on, you look like Santa.
Yeah.
We can't disappoint all the children. Come on. Come up here with me.
Okay.
And we'll just go and have a little look down and see if we can see Santa in there, Pat, okay?
Do you think he's stuck?
He might be stuck. He might be halfway down. Who knows? Let's just go and have a little look, okay? Right.
No reindeer here.
No, they're flying in the sky still, aren't they, Pat? Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Now, if you get up there and have a look in and see if Santa's in there, just have a look.
Climb.
Yeah, up here.
Yeah.
Just go and have a look.
Okay.
Just go and have a look. Now, be careful. We don't want you falling down the chimney.
He's not there yet, Ray.
Go on, Pat. Come on.
I'm real Father Christmas.
Yes, you are to me. You've got the costume. You look, you're lovely, sweet, and you bring presents to the children. Now get down there. You'll never work in TV again, Pat, if you don't.
Right.
Come on, go down. Pat.
Ray.
Are you okay? Are you all right?
I'm kind of stuck.
You're stuck?
I'm stuck.
I think that's what he's saying. He's stuck. Oh, no, Joe. We've stuck Pat in the chimney.
It doesn't matter.
We'll try and get you out of there, Pat. Stay where you are.
Hurry up.
Well, you can't move anyway, can you?
Hurry up.
Now, what we need is... OK, there's some things lying around here. Pat, I'm going to try and dislodge you with some heavy objects.
Right.
OK?
No.
Here we go. There's a book. Are you out? Are you out, Pat? No, he's not out. He's not out. Do we need this telephone for anything, Ben? No. Pat, I'm going to throw a big telephone down. Now that should get you out.
No.
Are you still in there? Alright! God, he's seriously stuck. There's only one thing for it. We'll have to lubricate his body, Joe, so that he can slip out. Right, here's some water.
Go on.
Right, Joe, this has never happened before. A stunt's gone wrong. Right. Pat?
Yes?
I'm just going to throw down some water, okay?
No! No! Oh.
Has it worked?
No!
No.
Stop!
You still there?
Oh!
Oh, come on, Ben. We'll have to go down and get him out. That's ridiculous. I thought he rehearsed all of this. Earlier on. Joe, are you still with us?
Yes, I'm with you, Ray.
I'm not sure if the thing has been destroyed.
Don't be too horrible to Pat.
Pat.
Yes, right?
So you're a bit stuck then?
Yeah.
Have you destroyed the item?
No.
Where is it?
Over there.
Here it is. Pat, you haven't destroyed it.
It's not broken.
It's still one piece, Joe.
Great.
Don't put it again.
I'll destroy it, Pat, okay?
Oh, thank you.
With Joe's permission. So we'll put it here. Have I got a big hammer or anything? Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll just jump on it. Sorry about this, Joe, but Pat should have... You're useless, Pat, at this. Right, let's jump on.
No.
It's destroyed completely, Joe. Would you like this little Santa back to remember?
Oh, yes, please.
OK, then, we'll send you this back so you can remember it somewhere. Pat, that was a useless stunt. And just for this, you can stay there, OK? Why am I talking to his private parts? You can stay there till Christmas. Thanks a lot, Joe. We'll send this back to you. And look into the future and have a lovely time at Christmas. Bye-bye, Joe.
I will, thank you, bye.
Pat, stop moaning.
Bye.
Here's a commercial break. We'll be back soon. Pat, oh.
Pass the vibes on and take it easy with Ray, baby, with Ray. Pass the vibes on and take it easy with Ray, baby, with Ray.
Monday's blue, Tuesday's grey, and Wednesday's
I told you, don't practice on the show. Come on, put it away.
I won't bother then playing with the Cure then on Friday then.
You can.
No, I know when I'll just stay at home and play with myself then, shall I? On my own.
As usual.
Nina, you're letting me down like everyone else.
I'm not. Just later, darling.
My last week, you know. Been here 9 years, you know. Before the break, we saw a pathetic Pat stuck down a chimney. My God, what a great stunt that was. So if you just missed him, are we going to have another look at it? No, we're not. We're not going to have another look at it. But we've just, we thought we'd lost him, but we've actually got him out. We thought we'd lost him, and now we've dislodged him. That's what Will wants me to say, so I'll say it. We've lost him, and now we've dislodged him. So here he is, pathetic Pat, safe and sound. Pat, at least there'll be a job for Pat at Euro Disney or Disneyland Euro afterwards. Pat, careful!
I'm sorry?
That's our really expensive Apple Mac system. Computers, great computers. Pat.
Yeah?
Are you all stuck? Pat.
Yeah?
This is a bit like when you go down the pub on a Friday night, isn't it?
What do you mean?
You get stuck in things like this and I have to come and rescue you.
Shh, that's a secret.
Because he buys those overlarge condoms and he gets stuck in them.
I can't get out.
Pat.
Yes?
Are you all right in there?
No, can't get out.
You can't get out?
Can't get out.
Do you want me to put some baby oil all over you again?
Oh, yes, please.
It's supposed to be pathetic. Pat.
Yeah?
Oh, it's that easy to get out. Now stop showing off. What have I done now?
You're not going to be able to get out.
He's like a Dalek.
Just stand still, Pat. Don't move.
Okay.
And do you know what Wicked Will wants me to do to you?
No, I don't.
He does. He wants me to do something really horrible. He wants me to tip you over like that. That's what he wants me to do to you. He's horrible, isn't he?
You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
I'll get one of Club Bed to come and help you.
Yeah, please. I'll come.
It's all right, Pat. You be careful.
All right.
Right, Club Bed, can you help him out? Can we help Pat?
Oh, no.
If you take him off over there. Oh, no, be careful, lads.
Wait, don't.
Yes! Oh, thank you, lads. Thanks so much. It's the young people today. Now, Pat.
Yes, Ray.
Now, look, there's lots of little young people watching all over Europe, and they'll be expecting their presents. So you get off and do your deliveries.
Okay.
Right? Here he comes, Europe. Pathetic Pat is delivering the presents as we speak. Toys are him. Pathetic Pat.
I'm off then.
Bye then on your travels.
Bye.
Bye.
Ho, ho, ho.
That wasn't in the script. Ho, 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 Pat.
Bye. I'm going.
Yeah, I know you're going.
Bye, Pat.
Bye, Nina.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Pathetic man. Really. We won't be bringing him back, will we? Pathetic Pat. Right, we've got to do some faxes. Says, show us Big Ben. Is Big Ben over here? Lincoln Cam. We have the Big Ben Dover Appreciation Society who says, show us Big Ben. We want to see his gorgeous body. So here it is, girls or boys, whoever you are, faxing in. There's Big Ben.
He's got a nice body.
Nina, what's happening to you tonight? I'm not good enough anymore.
My hormones.
Just because I'm giving up the show, Nina fancies all the other boys now. So it's just been one of those professional relationships, Nina.
No, of course not.
Right, Now, Will wants me to do some faxes. Which ones does he want me to do? Do you have any idea? Neil says the white one.
Yeah.
It must be the one about going up in our rooms, is it? Is that it, Will? Will!
Sorry, what are you whittering on about?
Do you want me to do some faxes on the last Tuesday's night show, which has been brilliantly scripted and rehearsed?
I don't know, I was just having a chat with Neil.
Why do we bother?
We're still on.
What do you want me to do now? Read some faxes or what?
Yeah, say hi.
I've got it. Professional as I am. Kevsha from Turkey. Good evening, Kevsha. You say, I would like to see yours and Nina's rooms in the MTV building. And also, I wonder, how do you spend a day whilst you are in MTV's building? Well, first off, Kevsha, I don't actually spend a day in MTV's building. I spend about an hour and a half in MTV's building a day. Not really, I rehearse a lot. And Naughty Nympho Nina, what's a typical day like in MTV's building?
What with you?
Not with me, with everybody else, all your friends and everything.
Sort of drinking.
Drinking?
Yeah.
What, in the day?
Yeah. Sort of partying.
Partying? Well, no wonder the show's a mess if you don't do anything.
Well, you're at home sorting out those videos of yours.
Yeah. So, Wicked Will, do you want us to go on a tour of me and Nina's rooms or not?
Oh, I don't care, just going to do it.
Okay, fair enough. Now, come on, Nina. Let's go to our rooms upstairs. The ones where we spend all of the day. Lincoln, notice you're not invited to this one.
Which room?
You have your own party. Oh, fluffy internet bills out there. He said. Right, here we go. Right, here we go. Taking you, pull, Nina.
Which room? Which rooms?
Up the windy stairs, Nina. Here is where MTV is made, kids. Oh my God, we're on TV. You didn't tell us that, Andy. I thought this was a live TV type cable thing that no one watches.
I don't know.
Blast. Okay, up here, Andy, let's go. Now, none of the bosses are here, so we're able to do this, because if they were here, they would go mad. Now here, obviously, Nina, most wanted guest. This is where Rebecka Törnqvist lives. Don't disturb, Nina. Over here. What a mess in here.
Enrico's room.
Enrico's room. Enrico just left the building. Who are you? Enrico's ghost. It's a fully naked man reclining on the sofa reading poetry to Enrico.
That's what they do in there.
Oh, God, let's go down here. This is where we make a cup of tea. Very interesting.
It's Enrico's friend.
Bubbles there's Enrico. Bubbles the goldfish, remember? That's where Bubbles now lives. No, in fact, that's not Bubbles. Bubbles probably died. No, there's Bubbles. There's Bubbles.
Very tasty as well.
Yeah, okay, there's Bubbles, the goldfish, okay. Here are the MTV offices. It's very exciting TV, this, isn't it, kids?
Shelby.
Don't point out Shelby. He doesn't want to be on camera. He's an illegal immigrant. Don't show him. He's not supposed to be working here. He's American. Sorry, Shelby.
That's okay.
I mean, Dave. Last, now what have we done?
It's a mess.
Look, chicks. So this is where Naughty Nympho Nina works. And, it's Pat. Pat, got a camera.
Hey.
Put the beer down. We've got a camera. Now put the beer away. We've got a camera with us. Right, let's pretend it's Pat's desk. And here, the phone's ringing. Hello, you're live on Most Wanted. Hello? Simon? What are you doing on the phone? He's watching us on telly now.
Simon who?
Simon who? He's coming on Thursday. In club beds, so you can make it, Simon, can you? Yeah. Let's prove there is really someone there. Say hello, Europe, Simon.
Hello, Europe.
Anything else you want to say, Simon?
Say hi.
So we'll see you on Thursday in club bed then.
Okay then.
Bye, Simon. So, here we go. What?
Look.
Don't look over there, don't look over there. That's Will's.
desk.
It's Wicked Will's desk. Don't look over there, Andy Gabb. This is Nina's desk, and this is pathetic Pat's desk. Look at it, mess. Look at the mess of all your private parts that will never get used after the series is finished.
It is a bit of a mess.
This is where Most Wanted is made, actually. We've only got 10 seconds left. Should we go to Brent? No, we can't go to Big Boss Brent because he's not there and it's not open. So we can't go in there. Let's see who's on the phone again. Hello, you're live on Most Wanted. They hung up. Good, fine. Well, this is where... Hello, you're live on Most Wanted. Hi. What's your name? Why are you calling MTV's Most Wanted? Hello? Are you too scared to talk? Well, say hello to someone.
Hi.
There's people phoning up. Why are you phoning our office? Is there something you want? Oh. Well, that's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thanks for phoning. That's lovely, isn't it? Now, the phone's not going to stop ringing now. So this is where it's made, and it's exciting, isn't it? After the break, we'll be back with Rebecka Törnqvist. And in the meantime, hello, you're live on Most Wanted.
Say goodbye.
Hello, could you say goodbye? Join us after the break. It's our mouse mat. Hello, goodbye. This is Nina's mouse mat, isn't it, Nina? A life-size approximation, and this is where it's all happens. Oh, blimey, the phone's going. So goodbye. We'll join you after the break. Hello.
Oh,
Yes, or Will, shall we throw to the break? Right, thanks, Will. Here's the break. Here's the break, and just before we go, may we remind you that Wicked Will, who makes the show, spends all of his days doing disgusting things with these dolls, and we're not prepared to cover him up anymore.
I found your hair.
Join us after the break. Curtis, you let me slide down now. We've only got 15 seconds left on our last ever Tuesday evening, ever in the history of MTV's Most Wanted. But thank you for everyone who's faxed us from Moscow, telling us, Nina, that the elections aren't until the 17th of December. So thank you for that research, Nina, darling. Oh, she's going to tell me off afterwards. And thank you, and you say that there is probably a very good chance of the Communists winning, and also that that mad nutter Zhirinovsky may well get in. But as long as there's Most Wanted on the air, there will be no Cold War, because we spread warmth and friendship across nations where politicians fail to do so.
So what happens after Friday then?
You're on your own. I'm afraid you're on your own. World War III in Europe, because we're gone, you see. We can't keep everything together. We'll keep all of these facts. There's been many tonight, too many to mention, because Will's made me do lots of rubbish things. So we'll hold them for tomorrow. And in the meantime, one Daniel in Luxembourg says, will The Cure play some new songs on Friday's show? Danielle, they will. They'll be playing one brand new song. Will and I heard it in a private session yesterday afternoon, and it is absolutely brilliant. It's a happy Cure song. So if you're one of those Cure fans that goes, play some sad, depressing songs. because when the Cure do pop songs, it's not the Cure. If you're one of those Cure fans, then you won't like it. But if you're still up with the 90s, you'll love it, because Robert's written a fantastic tune with the rest of the guys, and they'll be playing on Friday evening. In the meantime, we'll be bringing you Saint Etienne tomorrow night, and Skunk and Nancy. That's a band, and not what you're thinking. And, well, I'm not sure, is it, Nina? Are we all in luck on Thursday? It's a band, okay. So... in the meantime, thanks for your time, and not only to you at home, but also to all the people who bothered to come in on this cold December evening here to the studio. Thank you, Club Bed, very much for coming in. And here's a small message to Lincoln's poor wife and 3 children. I think we know where Lincoln will be tonight, Mrs. Lincoln. He's so unfaithful. Thank you for your time tonight. This is the album. Rebecka Törnqvist and Good Thing. Check it out, kids, and in the meantime, thank you very much for coming in. And it's been nice to see you tonight. We'll see you tomorrow for the very last Wednesday and the very last series of Most Wanted ever. In the meantime, sleep tight, stay safe, bye-bye.
You will come and take my time whenever you desire to be a holy angel or a very earthly man. Let's just stay together and do as best we can. Oh, and just for a moment I imagined it was to please you. It's all contradictions, so I'll disconnect the phone. Stay under the blanket and pretend nobody's home. So good night, sleep tight. Don't tell you what you want to do. Nothing here has changed except the wallpaper with rosebuds, and I'm the same as ever. My neighbors are with the strange thugs. Something here is glowing. I'm afraid it might be me. I'm afraid there's no such thing as it was meant to be. So good night, sleep tight, and don't tell you what you want to do. So good night, sleep tight, and don't